Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Cup Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on bottom right side as the Okadobi player, got a team Wolle. Spawn as his blue Wehrmacht ally, we got Karamba. Spawn as the magenta Soviet player, got Jhiaxus. And spawn as his red British ally, got Sheila Broflovski. Well, I butchered that name well enough. Those are three players I've selected. The options, we got the Guard Motor Coordination Tactics, as well as the Mobile Assault Regiment, versus the Overwatch Doctrine, so pretty much all three standard doctrines, versus an unknown player. Let's see, Joint Operations, not very common doctrine, but it does have a clear design. Got the Jaeger Infantry Doctrine, a pretty common doctrine, not except for G43s or the Camouflage, but pretty much for the Jaeger Command Squad. Pretty much only really the Jaeger Command Squad and some other abilities go along with it. Usually I think the Storm Doctrine mostly satisfies what people mostly use. And the German Mechanized Doctrine, a fun doctrine. You get the Short Barrel Panzer IV and the 250 half track, which players should go for more often in my opinion. Very fun asset. Compared to the M3, it has like twice or triple amount of armor. It is far more resilient than the M3 and goes quite well with your own Pioneers of Flamethrowers. Oh, we do have what appears to be a tier 1 skip, which usually means could go for German mechanized. Though I like to go for German infantry doctrine because 5-man Pioneers of Flamethrowers is pretty fun. Volksgrenadiers and Sturm Pioneers pretty forward. He does place a bit of sandbags there. Excuse me. Do have a Vickers right here as well. Up north, conscripts engaging this garrison would not be able. Actually, the M242 may have flanking shots there. Got like 2 half bursts there, so no suppression. Yeah, don't get your guy in the garrison there. You're getting hit by multiple angles. I think you're just falling back to this heavy cover there would be good. Or push this guy forward to heavy cover there. That should be good. Go in the 3 directions. Conscripts laying down some sandbags. Hasn't captured the VP just yet. Pioneer trying to be annoying, capture the flanks. Conscripts heading down south for the winter. Pioneers wounded. MG42 does find a burst in the conscripts. Do now have Battle Phase 1 research that I thought I heard. Well, I guess best go for a Panzer Grenadier. Or retreat back to Yep, he's going for Panzer Grenadiers. If you go for early Battle Phase 1 and you want to go straight for 2-2s, I would recommend then you have Pioneer back at home, ready to build the structure immediately. And if you do a tier 1 skip into 2-2s, and try to rush out 2-2, I highly recommend you get the armor bulletin for the 2-2. It makes it a little bit more distance to help resist small arms fire.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Pioneer does get wiped out. Minor loss there. This one should be upgraded to Minesweeper then. Don't think it'd be a good idea to go for the Flamethrower. Volksgrenadiers behind some good heavy cover, so the intersection. Conscripts are out of range, so they're not relevant to this conflict. Pushing forward for Incendiary Grenade would be excellent option. He does get hit by the Assault Officer. Incendiary Grenade thrown. And does cinch up those units there. By focus on the Officer, then the Wounded Squad. I understand if he hits the Wounded Squad first. Gamma Bomb thrown. Scatters them individually. Very nice. Does get splashed up there. His teammates Panzer Grenadiers come in a pretty good time. Panzer Grenadiers throw a Bundle Grenade. Best focus on the Officer. Does force back the Officer. You're not going to wipe it out, so you need to try to retarget to another squad, which appeared he did, and the conscript squad a little bit up on the ground. They're going to run away, but that doesn't increase the distance between the two. It just allows Panzer Grenadiers to get good fire there, but they do manage to get a volley in the Panzer Grenadiers in negative cover. Sturm Pioneers get forced back by the recovery sappers. And while all this, he is just keeping the flank nice and secure with the double MGs. So sending this single Panzer Grenadier support teammate was very nice. MG42 surrounding vans. It's not exactly one that you should be as aggressive with. You need to have the Pioneer to spot for it. But let the Panzer Grenadier support for do it. Let's have 2 Panzer Grenadiers and a Thunder Herd Teller Mines. Yep, set of Teller Mines. Very defensive Teller Mines spawn in the field. Conscripts behind some heavy cover. They will generally win out the fight. At least they won't receive any suppression. Panzer Grenadiers need to charge this guy here. He is not properly charging him. In fact, he runs by there, not paying close enough attention there, so taking a lot of damage there. And the conscripts did a good job of focusing down the Panzer Grenadier. And since he didn't have enough munitions for throwing a bundle grenade, you can't clear out one of those heavy covers there. These guys are going to rip apart. He needs to fall back to assume there. Pioneers do fall back. MG42 advancing. Best time to advance. We've got double combat engineers here, and combat engineers have good rifles. But of course, they're in open ground, but the conscripts will get hit first, but he does AoE suppress the combat engineers. You can AoE suppress conscripts better than you can actually force them down directly. MG34 firing rate does suppress these guys before they enter heavy cover. I hear some base artillery. The base artillery is firing from the auxiliary, just the one howitzer piece. Does destroy some stuff there, it looks like. Cannon bomb there, does dodge the building from the correct side. And we've got the Jaeger line infantry deployment here. And one of these guys, notice he did continue to receive suppression. One of those guys was out far enough, so he does get hit there. Instant grenade there. Good instant grenade there. The suppressed squad needs to fully retreat. Both those squads fall back, so technically both sides lost there. British player only has a single medical squad there, so it's going to be needed to heal up everything. Some sandbags there. Oh. Landmine definition there. Panzer Grenadiers force back the 120mm mortar, and they do find some DP-28s. Panzer Grenadiers throws a bundle grenade in retaliation. Guards do eat a little bit there, but not too spicy for them. And it looks like that Panzer Grenadier got plinked by the P3Ss there. Got the Vickers firing away. The truck's seen better days. Preferably days before the war. Panzer Grenadiers do fall back there. And the conscript squad does get pinned. We do have what appears to be another Telemine there, so we've got double Telemine. Very nice. Both in road. This one's a bit more forward, but in a spot where vehicles can traverse. The other one's very defensive, which is not bad. It prevents dives and can really punish somebody diving. Good damage there. Bundle grenade in return. It should be within point blank. Does explode one's own models there. Panzer Grenadiers will probably get fully wiped out here.
Officer has arrived.
And we do have now the Joint Operations Doctrine. Goes to the Artillery Officer. Oh, something got dropped there. Does drop a P3S. I recommend you pick that up with a Pioneer, because pretty much a single P3S just sucks. Or the Shun Pioneer upgraded with the Panzerschreck and get a little bit more AT to be a bit more of a focused squad. And it looks like he did actually take time to lay down a flare mine there. Very nice. The Pioneer does pick up the P3S. Very nice. Does not upgrade it to the Panzerboucher from the campaign. And that is still an unused asset that's never been used in multiplayer. The Panzerboucher. 39. If you want to have fun with that asset, I did incorporate a version of it into my mod. Among a lot of other things. Infantry section has taken severe damage, but does have medics, so just need to fall back and you can patch themselves up. Give themselves some blood transfusions, replace all the hit points lost. I just assumed HP is measured in blood loss. Folks Grenadiers behind some good light cover there. Incendiary Grenade gets some good damage there. This guy does get suppressed there. Folks Grenadiers trying to throw another Incendiary Grenade there. This time it will hit the Vickers. Ooh, some of those guys were still in the Incendiary effect, so they got immolated. And the Vickers getting hit there as well. Jägerlion Infantry looks like the first strike effect.
Supply half-track is ready for orders.
We do now have the SWS half-track on the field. Polygon for Sheila Pan's quarters. Does have 181 fuel, so it has enough for also Pan's authorization, which is in total 120 fuel. By the time that stall gets fully built and upgraded, he may have enough for Pan's 4, at least get pretty close. He has a good amount of infantry on the field, 3 Volks, 1 Jägerlion Infantry, so Panzer could be quite nice if he wants a bit more AT. He also has only 4 command points, so he does not have enough for left 18. The British player is going for mortar placement, so left 18 is seemingly a bit more attractive. However, his teammate can also pull out left 18, as well as a pack 43.
Army commandos ready to go.
Artillery officer does fall back there. Infiltration commandos inside this garrison. While the 3 men's usually not super great, he did manage to get a great burst there on the MG. Garrison's almost fully destroyed. Gotta be very careful with that. Volks Grenadiers straight forward. I heard something got destroyed. What? I'm not sure. This one here. May have been where the MG was originally located at. Looks like the Panzer Grenadiers do fall back.
The T-gun is ready for combat.
Oscar's straight forward. Got the guards getting pinned. And this feels like it does get fully captured. Here's some mortar shots there. MG-34 sitting up over here and packing on up. Intersection inside the garrison. This garrison has full health currently. Shoe mine's been pulled out there. Volks Grenadiers heading towards the center. We've got the Karamba engineers coming on in. Vickers set up in good position there to hit that Volks Grenadiers. Suppressing the first volley there, and now have a Karamba to help follow up. Double mortar deployed in the field. Flare mine. Looks like the trip flare.
Ready for action.
The booby trap flare. So Cromwell's on the field. He does have also a Firefly bulletin, which is a pretty nice bulletin. Always fun. Oh, looks like the structure is being clinked a little bit there by the PTRS. If it blows out a panel, it probably could destroy out the entire building. But not if it does blow up the entire panel is another matter. This tunnel mine still exists. We have the Karamba firing away somewhere. We do have another shoe mine over here. The Karamba hitting the structure, look like. Maybe it's trying to hit the sandbags. I can't really tell, honestly. It seems like a bit too far away for trying to hit the structure. Cromwell has 6 damage here, probably from double Panzer. Panzer 4 straight forward. Panzer Grenadiers has combined arms to activate. Does cancel landmine. Doesn't appear anything inside the garrison. Mortar destroys these sandbags and wire. Don't need to throw a grenade there. That's just combat engineers. So you can just fire it the normal way. Got combat engineers or conscripts there of 7 men. There's 42 setting it up. It is garrisoned by tons of grenadiers. Up here, assault officer straightforward, throwing Gamba onto the both squads. Nails mostly MG. I thought I was going to hit the Vickers, or not Vickers, the Karamba for a bit more. Landmine detonations somewhere, sound like. It could have been the Octavia player finding it. Conscripts backing on off. Telemine still exists. Shoe mine as well. Telemine as well. Hence 4 straight forward. Cromwell advancing. Not fully prepared. Did he get a full squad right there? There may have been a full squad right there. He's on the 2 folks. He had 3 at one time. That could have been a full squad wipe. As for consider on the Vickers. T-485 in the build queue, another Zis gun to shoot Zap tank. The big player has enough resources now for the artillery piece. Could be a good idea. His teammate as well has plenty of fuel for another Panzer IV, so maybe going for that. Piece of tree flew its way forward. Destroys sandbags as these just got completed. That seems about right. Panzer IV can take one more pen. Pioneers nearby, as will Sturm Pioneers. Good number 18 guns by the Allies. Feels like Allies in an overall better position. Let's look at this composition. Has good amount of infantry and tank. British player has good support and has adequate anti-tank and tank. Has decent amount of fuel. Could go for a land mattress next. Could go for a Firefly. The Soviet player has pretty much nothing, barring a handful of much munitions for a marked target, which he's probably to get. And now can bring in a marked target. It really shoots that tank with this gun. Ooh, great mortar hit there. Commandos sprinting the way forward using the combat sprint ability. Passive ambush. Does fall back there. Looks at the Karamba and Panzer IV. Panzer IV gets received the first pen. Good down the conscripts. Does get plinked a little bit there. He has appeared to be rebuilt that or re-upgraded the PTRS rifle.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Grenade has been thrown. Bundle grenade. Has Grenadiers behind or in front of heavy cover there. Mortars running on in. Let's make rolls and misses there. Got some flame there. And got a smoke barrage there from the artillery officer. Nope. So it must have been British smoke. He's supposed to falling back. Panzer Grenadiers a little bit stacked up. It looks like this telemine has exploded. For what? I'm not sure. Maybe a stray mortar. This shoe mine and telemine still exists.
In our lines.
Pioneer now being built.
We are losing a sector.
Rommel sends a bounce.
F-43 anti-tank guns are now available. Now have access to
Kenner gets a hit there on the Rommel. Commandos charging with 4. Throws a Gammon bomb.
attacking hammer tactics are ready for use.
Gets a pen there onto the Panzer IV. Multiple pens there. Jaeger, light infantry forward. Volksgrenadiers as well. Destroys the sandbags there. And yellow's not going for a left 18. No OKW player. Blue is not. Has quite a bit of fuel stored on up. No battle phase 3. Has been main power in fuel. So I'm not sure what he's eyeing at the moment. OW left 18. Trying to barrage the mortar. Does go for another recovery sapper. Commandos do get spotted by the Volks, and they have hold fire turned on and then turned off. 485 connects on the Panzer IV. Mortar connects on the officer. Shoe mine here right in front. And does avoid the shoe mine. Don't think he will be wiped out if he did hit it. Not enough AT nearby. Maybe not. Yeah, with that there, it would have gone down. Didn't see that AT. So Pack 43 has been completed. MG does go down there. Panzer 4 push forward. Panstrax roll misses, a whole bunch of misses on T-485. Good pen there. Does drop a Panstrax. In fact, he got a full squad right then that stuff there. I see a lot of dead models there. Panzer 4 goes on down. Mark target may have helped out there. But yeah, there's a pile of corpses there, so he must have been very unlucky there. Hello Mine maybe tripped here. Pack 43 rotating around. Probably take 3 pens to take out rolls and miss there. So I can't say if he knows about it just yet. Does lose that guy there. Minesweeper does Pack 43. Did that Pack 43 actually bounce there? What happened there? What on earth is going on with that big triple miss? Does a miss there as well? What on earth was going on? That must be force fire on the ground, but still. Ooh, massive losses there. That may have been some good Panzer IV shots. One of those constant squads I think got wiped out. Panzer is assisting the Panzer IV. I don't know if the Pack 43 is actually revealed itself. It is in range, so one more round may connect with it. Don't know. Double pan check from the Panzer Grenadiers, so he's lacking AT infantry right now. Trying to destroy the Zis gun. Looks like this guy got pinned by the Cromwell. Bounce from the Zis gun. Panzer Grenadiers are pretty wounded. Pan check rolls a miss there. Rolls some misses there. Panzer rolls a whole bunch of misses. Or a comet tank now on the field. He could pick up the Zis guns, help shoot against these vehicles. Yep, looks like this guy's gonna pick up that Zis gun. Oh, but his teammate destroyed it as he was picking it up, and he even took up one of the Pioneer models. Yeah, he may have actually wiped out his teammate's Panzer Grenadier. How many? 3 friendly kills. He wiped his teammate's Panzer Grenadiers. Oops. Nothing here just yet. Battle Phase 3. Battle Phase 3 has been built. The structure for it has not. He may be for some Panthers. The artillery also still alive in the field, enhanced with the Pantrax, which could be utilized with the Panzerwerfer, so maybe Panther the Panzerwerfer. Katyusha barrage running on in.
We have casualties.
Pack 43 has not scored a single hit on anything. I'm not sure how that was possible. He fired so many shots there, but he was in range. Karamba gets a pen there. Multiple pens on the T-485. Multiple pens there. Karamba does get wiped on out. Pens 4 scores not a wipe there. And likely gets destroyed. Got splashed down by the T-485. And maybe it was a Zis gun. It's not looking good for the Axis players, honestly. Trying to focus on the Volcano War first. The Axis players lost quite a bit right now. The Allies are now at 302 tickets versus 127 counting down. Bomb the grenade there, or Gamma bomb. Your infantry and Obstas infantry forward.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
That was a lot of mortar hits there. And looks like the Okotobi player has back the game, and likely his teammate will as well. So we'll just fast forward a little bit there. Need some hits there. Likely, when your teammate backs out of the game like that, you pretty much have no chance of winning. Yep. And also, if you ever notice that one of your opponents has back of the game, you should focus down the people still in the game, which will help convince them back out as well if they start losing a whole bunch of stuff. It just reminds them how pointless it is if you continue. These guys may want to use the vehicle crew repair. And now the Austria player has back the game as well. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.